Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to discuss, ready for this, drawing. Oh, I definitely don't draw. And it's just not one of my favorite things. And you don't have to draw to paint. I mean, you can trace things. There's videos on how to trace things, trace your own pictures. But today we're going to learn to draw this. And it was actually on a Van Gogh Facebook thing, but it's not Van Gogh, it's actually AI. So we're gonna try, it's faded, but all I wanna know is really the location of everything on the paper. So let's take a look over here. Okay, so got shadows, but here's the picture, right? So first thing you do, let's find the centers here, and the center of the canvas is, I'm looking sideways, about right there, right? And the center is about what, right here? Okay, so there's the center. So from the outside edge, let's start there. From the outside edge to the inside, right, that's this amount. So the center of that is about right here. So we'll put that right there. Let's mark that. And then going up, now no way is right or wrong. This is just easier for me. I hope you can see that. So we're going to go to the top, to the center, and about there is half. And there is half. And the same way with this side, from there to the center, about right here, is half. And from the center down, about right here, is about halfway, right? Okay. So now, this window's right in the middle. Trying to think of the best way to start this. So let's look at the window as a whole. So there's the center, right? So the window is off. So here's the center between here and there. So we're going to go a little bit inside the center for that window, right? So maybe about right here. Okay. And then we're going to go up to the other center mark, and we're going to look at the center here is about right there. So it comes up here, straight up. And the top, if we split it again, right? I hope you can see that. So this is the middle, right here between the center and the top. Let's split it again and go about right here. So about right there. And the outside ledge of the window is just above that mark, right? So if we go like this and we line up our, I can't see. If we go like this and we line up our marks and make that line, there's the top part of the window, okay? Now we're gonna start in the middle again, which is here. And we're gonna go midway between there and the bottom is about right here. And about right here, okay? So that's actually the top of the, almost near the top of the planter. So if I'm looking at the bottom of the window, right, it's actually about halfway between these two, and maybe a little higher is the window. So I went from the center down to the bottom, into the middle, and then I cut it in the middle again. So the bottom of the window is actually below that point, right? So that's in the wrong spot, but that's okay. So if this is the top of the planter, the bottom of the window is about right here. So we're going to go like this, and that's the bottom of the window. Now from this side in, that's the middle, splitting the middle to the left. And we're just going to go, we're going to split it right again. Okay, so it goes out to about right here. Okay, so we're going to go down. Oops. It doesn't have to be straight. We're going to go down and we're going to bring this line across for the window. Then we will complete this line across and bring it down. Okay, so that is the inside edge, the outside edge, except for the top. Now the top goes up a little bit, straight up, almost to the top of the canvas here. And then it's going to go across at an angle, right? So at an angle, this goes again, splits it about right here. So we're going to go like this and then down. And the angle is, actually it goes out further than the top of the window. So it goes out like this and then angles in, right? And it's about in the middle of those two. So let's bring it a little further and down, okay? Now the window actually cuts that right in half. So if this is half, and we go out twice as far for the window, and we come down, and it's just gonna disappear. Okay, so the inside edge here is actually the window. So now let's put in this line that kind of splits the top. See, there's two lines. That goes, the outside edge of the window comes down. There's a little inside edge, and then there's the bottom lip. So we'll go about, for that one line, it actually starts here and cuts the top ledge in half. So we're going to go here to here, okay? And then this line's already drawn because it's right here. And actually, it slants down a little bit, so I did that wrong. So see here, I put that straight across, and it actually slants through my dot. So we're going to slant it, and then we'll bring this up, and we're going to slant that down. So these lines don't matter. Okay, to see how that's really exaggerated that corner right there. Okay, so now the next important step is to find out where the planter is. So the top of the planter is a little above here. It goes out almost to the edge of the window, right? And it comes in, this is the window. It comes in about the same distance on this side. So we're going to put about right here. And there's the top of the planter. And then it goes down. So here's the middle from here to here. It's in between these two from here to here. That's the middle. If we cut it again, that's the bottom of the planter. So we're going to go down here. About midway from here to here is the bottom of the planter. So we know the planter, actually the bottom is a little wider than the planter. So let's go, oops, this way, and we'll make it round, and we'll come this way, right? Then the lines are just on the inside. So the top, you can't see the top, so we're just gonna put a line here and a line here. So now the planter will go right here, and we'll fill it with the flowers. So really, this comes down to, if we're in the center here, oh, right here. And from here to here, the center, this is center left to the bottom. The middle is just under that bottom window ledge, right? So we're just under the bottom ledge in the middle. So from here to here, and then just under the window ledge above the planter, right? So here's the planter. This is higher than the planter, so we'll go about right here. And we're gonna go kind of a diagonal line up right here. So we're gonna go like this. And that is the inside ledge here and the outside part here. And then it connects about right there. We can fix it when we paint it. Then for the floor, that's the only other piece I see that's different. Here's the middle, here's the bottom, here's the middle again of those two, right? And it is just a little above where the planter is, so it's about right. Now you gotta find the middle. There's the middle and the middle to here. And there's the middle. So it's a little below the middle above the planter, like about like this. So it's gonna come diagonal. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I messed up. So we're looking at the floor. So the middle of here to here is here, right? And that is about, we're gonna go the middle to here is here, right? That's that point right there. So just below it, just below where the planter is right here. So we're going to bring it down just a little to the left and slant it down a little bit. And then we can finish that. Then it's going to go up at a diagonal behind the planter, right? So we're going to go up behind the planter. And actually, I don't like where that is because this actually goes behind it up here. So we're just going to change it and put it there. These lines don't matter. So there's no, let's see. Oh, one more thing. Okay, then we've got the wall coming out here from the planter, from here to here. And that's it. So there's the window. And this will be all flowers, right? Flowers here, so you won't see that. And the flowers come about that far. And that's the window. So now, oh gosh, I hope you could see all that. So now we're looking at the inside, or the outside actually. So on the outside, here's the middle. From the top to the center, we're gonna go the center again, right? So which is right here. So we're going to go above, just a little above that, and we're going to put these mountains into the window. Doesn't have to be exactly like the picture. And then it's going to go all the way to the ledge heading to the left. So we're going to do the mountains like this, and we're just going to draw them in. They're going to go left. We can fix those later. Then we have more mountains. Kind of right here is the shadow. We're just going to like stick that in, okay? And the water is right in the middle. So here is the water. So we're going to draw in the line of the water. Oops. About like that. And it is slanted towards the right. So we're going to slant it towards the right. And the mountain ends at the water. And there you have it. So here's the mountain and the front of the mountains, and this is the water line. Above the water line is going to be all these little buildings, but you know, we are just going to put them in. So let's say in between, this is the middle, this is the top, and that's the middle is the top line. We're going to come down from the middle over a little bit and then up maybe an inch or so, I think. So let's go the middle here over a little, and let's say that's like the tallest building, right? And then you have other buildings in here, and I'm just going to put them in for reference because we will, and there's the water. We will definitely change it as we go. But basically, that is your rough draft of being able to paint this. Now you've got your, where everything, the large items are going to be. So the window and the window, hello, the little door that covers the window. And then you've got the bottom of the window here, the planter, the flowers, the floor is here. And there's no line over here to finish the floor. So we will do that with flowers. There's the mountains, the darker mountains on the inside, and the little city, and the top of the window. So I think that is pretty accurate. And we will draw in the window, or we will paint it in as we go. And that's about it. So I hope that helps you a little bit. And I will do this on a lot more videos with other things, just so you can understand. All it is points of reference. So if you start in the middle of the picture, and you know what's in the middle, you start in the middle of the canvas. If you're going to go to the left of the picture, and this is from the middle to the left, this is the middle point. So that's where I know my water is. Then from the middle to the top, right, you got the measurement here is in the middle, which is the mountain. And that's just easy points of reference. It's almost like, you know, draw by number, right? Paint by, not by number, but what is it whenever you follow the dots? When you draw the dots, what's that called? Anyway, I can't remember. My brain is old. But it's like drawing the picture that has the dots. You start at 1 and go to 100 or whatever it is, and you get your picture by following the dots. Gosh, what is that called? Anyway, so there's a quick drawing, and I will do this again and again, so you'll see more videos on here. And sorry about the glare. It's terrible. So that's it. And I hope you learned a little bit. If you have questions, let me know. You can email me. You can post it on here, on Patreon, anything. And Patreon's a great place to post it because then when I answer your question, I can answer others. So that have the same question. So I hope you have a great day. And I hope you learned a little bit and you kind of understand. It does take, I think, a little bit of practice. And then once you start dealing with the points on the drawing, pretty soon you can do it just by kind of eyeballing it, knowing where to put the points. So anyway, have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know. Thanks. Bye.